Hey everyone, it's Dee for the sign of Capricorn for September of 2018. Two important announcements before I get into the reading is one, yes, I am still giving away the 12 free readings per month. So if you want a chance to enter to win a free reading with me, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, number one, and make sure you comment on this video below. You can also check out your moon and rising signs. If you're cross-watching, you're more than welcome to comment on other videos to increase your chances to win. I will be pulling the winners probably around the 26th or the 27th of the month. So, get your comments in so that you have a chance to win. Also, I am, we're back in September. I kind of let the summer go because a lot of people just want to go and have fun and not really focus on themselves or healing themselves or transforming and moving through their journey. But now that we're back in September and everybody's kind of back to school and maybe you're getting your stuff together, which you guys definitely are, I'm offering a discount on the Reiki healing sessions with me. It's a 45-minute video, face-to-face session, and they're usually $95, but I'm giving them away for $35 this month. So the link will be in the description below if you feel as though you need some guidance or some help to push you forward in the next step of your journey. All right, but let's get to you guys. So I kept feeling like you're getting your shit together, you're getting your shit together, you're getting your shit together. And when I came to sit down, I was like trying to do somebody else's or another sign's reading first, and I kept getting pushed back to Capricorn. Okay, and now I see why, because of these cards coming out. And I feel like you guys are, like what everybody strives for in September is getting back in the game, pushing things forward. The first card that came out, actually, no, the funny story, this didn't pop out. So as I'm shuffling the cards after I felt like I needed to do Capricorn with this message, I'm shuffling the cards. And I put these cards away when I came back from my mother's house. And as I'm shuffling the cards, this card is literally upright in the deck. So it was meant for you. That's probably why I was being pushed to do Capricorn, because if that came out in somebody else's or another sign's reading, it wouldn't have been their message. But it came out reversed. So you have the Hangman reverse. And to me, it's like you're not hanging around anymore. You're not playing around. You are focused. I feel as though I was getting the feeling like you have been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of strategic planning, maybe over the summer, a lot of thoughts, maybe writing them down I'm getting, of maybe what you want to happen come September, what you want your business to be like, what you want your job, career, life, family, whatever. I feel like you've been thinking and thinking and thinking about the changes that you want to make. And and I feel like now it's like, boom, September's here. This is when it's happening. It's like, it's in relation to like a New Year's resolution, right? And it's like, you're not waiting. And it's funny because you got the impatience card over here. It's like, you're not waiting to New Year's. Now is the time. Now is the time. You've been planting this. You've been thinking about this. You've been investing in this. It's time for you to move forward. It's time to push forward. Okay, and you've got the Five of Pentacles here as well with the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel as though it's like, I don't feel like you're struggling, but you're not where you want to be. And it's like you've been planning for this. And now with the Page of Cups and the Judgment card, it's time to make it happen. It's time to be like, you know what? If I keep thinking about it, it ain't never going to happen. I've got to put it into motion now. And that's what you guys are doing in the month of September here, is basically, tired of feeling like it's never going to come. Because sometimes, yes, you can think about it. And this is even with healing, right? It's like you can think about it, but until you're in the situation or until you actually make a move, nothing happens. If it's all in your mind, nothing is happening. But when you make a move, and I'll go back to healing for a second with, I've been focusing on boundaries in August. And it's like, yeah, I can say all the boundaries I want in my mind, but until I enforce them, that's when the game starts to be played. All right. So I think you've been in the month of August really kind of in your mind planning and doing that. And now in September, you're like, we're ready to go. All right. With the Page of Cups, it's like that offer of love. It's an offer of love. I feel like it's much more, I feel like it's much more for you guys. And the Judgment, I think those two cards together is like, It's time. It's just time. It's time to have what I've always wanted. It's time to not care about what other people think. It's time to go for what feels good to me. Okay. And towards the middle of the month, so in the very beginning, like about this time, that's the energy that I'm feeling. I feel like you're, empowered and you've got it all there, and it's just going. You've got the Seven of Swords here along with the King of Pentacles. So, and you do have over here, with the Vampire card, which I'll read to you in a little bit, the Seduction card. So with the Seven of Swords here, I feel as though there might be, I'm going to say, stay away from the shadiness. All right, be authentic. Be authentic in whatever you're planning here. Be authentic. Don't try to skip a step. Don't try to go above somebody else. Be authentic, be real, be honest. That's when you're going to get the end result of this King of Pentacles, okay? That's the energy that I feel like you're striving for, is to sit on that throne and know that everything's just coming your way, and be content and be happy in that. But I feel as though with the Seven of Pentacles, the crows have all the swords flying around, but I'm getting a little bit of shadiness, a little bit of deception here. So just make sure you do it authentically so that when you get to this, you know that you did it right. And you know that you didn't hurt anybody in the process. And by hurting, like, yes, sometimes we have to win over somebody else. But instead of bringing them down to their knees when you're trying to get into this energy. All right, so just watch out for that. And also I'm getting, this is a general reading, so again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I'm also getting for some of you that this could be somebody around you that's trying to bring you down, okay? I'm getting go around them. Go around them. Like, I'm getting like lion, right? So a lion doesn't like turn its head when it hears a dog bark, right? There's a quote like that somewhere. And it's like, be the lion. Look forward. Keep your eye on what your surroundings are, what you want, okay? Don't worry about when a little dog who isn't even up to your level is barking or saying what they're saying. Ignore it. Ignore it and move forward for this energy that you're trying to get, okay? Because you do have that Five of Cups right there, and it's like looking at what's spilt versus all these two glowing cups in front of you, right? So make sure that when you're reaching this energy and you're just about there, make sure that you're still focused on what's in front of you, not what's in the past, not somebody that, doesn't mean anything in your world, I'll say, doesn't understand your world, doesn't understand your journey. Like, your journey is your journey, and you're the only one that understands it. So if anybody else has anything to say about it, they have no idea where you've been, where you're going, what your mindsets are. So ignore. All right? Because you also, next to the Five of Cups, have the Temperance. So that's that balance of knowing how far you've come, where you are and where you're going, and what matters and what doesn't. Okay? Who matters and who doesn't. All right? And I'm not saying that in like a nasty bitchiness way. It's just that when you raise your vibration and you get into a situation and energy of a King of Pentacles, there's going to be a lot of people that drop from your life. Why? Because these people cannot understand or sustain your vibration. And they're not going to know what to say, how to deal with you. They are comfortable in their vibration. And when your vibration raises and you start to feel this energy of just being successful and surrendering to the higher source and letting things flow into your life, like, you're going to be able to take those trips. You're going to be able to do this. And a lot of people are going to say that you're selfish or that, you're snobby, a rich snob or whatever. It's not true. It's not true. It's just that they're not at your vibration. They can't understand your vibration because they've never been there or are not there now. And, it's hard for people. A lot of people, unfortunately, with the human brain, do not want what's best for other people. So when you get to this energy, this king, because it is coming, all right? And it's a king, but it could be queen, it's just the higher, it's the highness, however you want to word that. It's the higher. So, you're not just at the queen level, you're the king. You're commanding. You're you're in control. All right. So just remember towards the middle of the month I'm getting here that, you know, something might be said or somebody might, you know, put you down and try to get your mind going. But just remember to have the balance and have the compassion, and that just realize that not everybody is who you are. Not everybody has that strive to do what you're doing. And the people that don't, that's okay. But don't take criticism from them either. Okay, nobody's right or wrong. They just who they are. So have that balance of knowing the difference between criticism and jealousy. I'll say like jealousy versus like a supportive criticism. Okay, know the difference there, and know the difference within yourself, and have the balance that the negative thoughts, because we all have them, don't let them be impacted or more powerful because somebody else is also saying what you're thinking. Okay, because your mindset is changing, and when you get to that King of Pentacles, you're going to see that. And I feel like you're going to be go, go, go in the month of September. Like you're going to really kind of set it down. At the end of September, you've got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords here. And to me, you know, there could be a reconciliation happening for some of you. This could be a job. This could be, I'm getting for a partner in work or something. Like you might get together with somebody that you've worked with in the past. I'm also getting like this could for some of you be a relationship of rekindling something. But right now I feel like it's at the stages of just talking about it. All right, not rushing in. All right, not the energy that's in the beginning of the month here. Not rushing in, but maybe just talking about it, getting to know each other. Or this could just be somebody that you're getting to know, like just kind of, hey, how are you? Like, I love this card. Usually the Four of Wands isn't about that, but like in this deck, I just feel like they're talking and they're communicating. So you might have some communication, and then with the Ace of Swords there. And again, this could be with what I was saying about the negative thoughts within yourself, because the Ace of Swords is like a triumph. Focus. Is about internal triumph. And I feel like by the end of September, your vibration's shifting. All right. There's definitely a shift in September that your vibration's going to get higher. You're going another step up. Okay. And you might have to talk to somebody about that. Maybe somebody can see you, guide you to it, or kind of confirm it for you is what I'm also getting. So that Ace of Swords there for you. And then next we have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. And I feel as though, you know, by the end of the month, you're going to need a break. You're going to need I'm getting like a retreat, a vacation. You might be either planning something or actually traveling at that time. You might be planning it because you've got so much going on in September that you might be like, whew, that was a lot of work. I think I need a break to recharge. And absolutely. All right. Give yourself some love with that Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, right? Yeah. Knight of Cups coming in. Give yourself some love. Show your appreciation to yourself. Go get pampered. If it's not going away, make sure you go to the spa or go on a walk or go read a book or whatever that is. Self-care, self-love is what I'm getting. Okay. For the end of the month. So you can recharge and do it all over again in October, but we'll see how October comes. All right. So that's that. Over here, you had the impatience card. So yes, you're impatient now. You've been planning way too much and it's like, dude, it's time to go. Release. So this release card, these are the chakras. So the impatience card is your throat chakra. So please make sure that you're expressing yourself, saying what you want to say with compassion and love, but getting it out, because the more that you do not get it out, and this might go along with your releasing, you hold it down and that energy starts to be blocked. And that's why I feel you've worked a little bit towards the summer about kind of releasing some stuff with that Hangman now being reversed, so that you're actually not hanging around anymore and you want to make progress. So it's time to release those negative thoughts. I feel like she's covering her ears there. He, she, whoever this is. But it's to release that. It's the connection that you have with the divine. It's the connection with the higher source, God, whoever that is. It's the connection that you have to surrender and let be what is, okay? And, you know, I feel like they're holding their ears here because it's like you don't want to hear those thoughts inside your head. So what do? We change them. right? So if we have negative thoughts, we say, not today. Go somewhere else, right? So a lot of people, like, I call it the left brain, but like a lot of people name their left brain. So you can go ahead and say, Sally, you know, not today, Sally. Goodbye. See you later. And then replace it with something positive about yourself. And I'm also getting for you guys, the month of September would be very helpful to have positive affirmations. Okay. I am beautiful. I am successful. I have money flowing in. I do not have to do everything right now. Whatever those affirmations are for you, I feel like the month of September, it's going to be good to have them, because you do have this abundance coming your way. That King of Pentacles is coming your way. I feel like you're kind of, I won't say at the end of the journey, but you're at the very top of this journey. And it's like you just have to keep going. And there's just a little bit more healing that needs to happen about the negative thinking. I'm getting the self-doubt, the judgment you have on yourself because of the belief system that you grew up with. Okay, but the abundance is coming. That King of Pentacles is coming. Just keep going. I broke out the vampire cards this month, so you guys do have the seduction card. I don't think I've ever read this card before. If you follow me, you'll know that I do read from the book on these oracle cards, because the messages and the stories I love them. I think everybody else loves them. And the words just say it much better than I could ever say it. So this says allure, desire, manipulation. So let's see what the book has to say for you guys. All right, seduction. All right, forgive me if I mispronounce any words. It says, this beautiful bed is the place where someone greeted their unspoken desire and where they met their end. It is the place to which so many of you are drawn, even when you know the outcome may be dangerous. This card comes to you now to warn you, empower you, and ask you to heed. The one who knows what it is you want has a plan for you, and that plan involves their own satisfaction. This is one about you who understands very deeply what people desire, and most especially what you desire. It is not so simple and crass as sexual satisfaction, or a kind of food, or even a job or status in life you are being offered. It is the deep feeling that you are understood, accepted, and desired for who you are. But it is a truth that this person who is now seducing you is doing so with every kind of ability to stifle and inhibit your life force. This is not to say that you must look about you now with suspicion of all people. You must simply become aware of your desires and your vulnerabilities. This card is a call to self-knowledge, to understand that when you are called to the beautiful bed, you may be drained, and you may even die to a part of yourself. For you will come to know that the love that has been offered to you has been for the satisfaction of another. If you do go to the bed of the vampire, you will leave a part of yourself there. Someone about you is ready to seduce you. Ooh, I got the chills, guys. If you choose to be seduced, they will have what they want, and you will lose more than you know. Be careful. Ooh, I got the chills again. All right, this is definitely resonating for some of you. All right, so be careful of who's around you. They're not saying to be worried about everybody around you, but somebody's coming your way. That Seven of Swords there, you know how I said, oh God, the chills are just staying with me. The Seven of Swords there is that manipulation, is that creepiness, is that shadiness. All right. So be aware, have your eyes open. It says the blessing of this card is you are now able to discern much more clearly between people who are healthy for you and people who you would do well to avoid. You are no longer feeling guilty for saying no to attractive advances. The curse of this card, it is time to reassess a friendship or the kinds of people and situations you find attractive. Are you inviting unwelcome dramas and situations into your life? And how, how to work with this card. You are able to resist unhealthy advances from manipulative people at this time. You are no longer available for others to make use of you. Okay, so definitely, so that's that negativity, and like what I said about the raising the vibrations and letting people fall off. Don't try to keep people around you that are jealous of you, that want your success. Yes, they can want to follow you and they can start to ask you questions of how you got where you are and that type of stuff. But when somebody's jealous of you and they have insecurities themselves, this is when they're going to stab you in the back. This is when they're going to be opening their mouths to everybody else around you. And one day you're going to realize that people are going to say something like that to you, and you're going to be like, wait, what? My best friend? Like, they're saying that? Like, why didn't they support me? Like, I keep people that support you, that encourage you, that understand you, understand your success, understand your drive, okay? Anybody that makes you doubt it, kick them to the curb, all right? You do not need somebody that's going to use all your energy that you've already spent on something and kind of take it away or minimize it, devalue it is what I'm getting, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. If it's not in a work, I really do feel like it's work related or school related, education. I feel like it's increasing your knowledge, okay? But if this doesn't relate to work or whatever, this could just be a person that's coming in to use you. I'm getting for some of you, like you might be involved with somebody and then somebody's going to come in and try to take you away. And not because they want you or they love you. It's because they're coming in to take you away because they want to know that they can, okay? And like the reading said over there, it's like you will lose a piece of yourself because now you've lost somebody that you're actually was getting along with, kind of a good relationship. And I feel like the devil's coming in and, you're going to lose that and you're going to be hurt because this person didn't really even care about you. They just wanted the satisfaction of getting you away from somebody else. All right. Much love to you guys. Again, if you want a free reading, make sure you subscribe and comment on the video below, all the way down, 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 down. You'll see the comment section. And then if you want a free if you want a discounted healing at $65, the link is below. You can send a payment. Oh, I'm really out of focus. Sorry, guys. You can send a payment and then I'll send you a scheduling link to schedule the appointment. All right. Much love to you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.